What's up, Broke Ass Nation? Today we're going to be installing these Flowmaster Super 44 mufflers and these nice new Flowmaster tips on my C6 Corvette. Now, if you saw the last video we made for the Corvette, I installed some Speed Engineering long tube headers and their X-pipe. So it sounds pretty good right now, but I think these will really give it a better idle sound, a little more throaty at idle. Know it's there. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so here's what we're working with. We got the new parts of the exhaust that run back, and the only thing I kept was these over the axle pipes, which come up there and then hook into these mufflers. So if you can see, these already have pretty much the same shape as the Flowmaster mufflers. I mean, honestly, they might be a very old version of a Flowmaster, who knows. But they were done pretty piss poorly. So yeah, I'm gonna take this stuff apart and we're gonna take it off. So another thing I'm gonna be doing here is you see these exhaust clamps that they give you with the Speed Engineering exhaust. I'm not gonna lie, they suck ass. I'm having a lot of problems with the exhaust, like kind of wanting to shift. Nothing's really like leaking a whole bunch. It's literally like not tightening enough, even with an impact, to, you know, not like shift and stuff when I really get on it. So we're going to be replacing all of those with these lap band clamps from Summit. They should hold both sides of the pipe instead of just the one. So hopefully that will keep it from moving. All right, well, I got that one off. That was a massive bitch. Kind of looking here. So this is going to be the fun part. This is that old pipe that goes over the axle. I'm going to have to adapt from it to the muffler, which is going to suck. I'm really hoping we have the room to be able to do that, but I won't know until I get it under there. But I still got to get the other one off first. So it's probably hard to see from this angle, and I should probably get a better one, but I'm probably not going to. I did go through all the 3-inch section and I put the lap band clamps on there. It's all tightened down, that way hopefully there is no more shifting or like twisting of the pipes. So now I am working on trying to get the mufflers fitted, and I ran into a made by me problem. So here's our muffler. It is 3-inch and those pipes are 2.5, which I anticipated. So I decided to use these, some 2.5 to 3-inch adapters. Should work perfect, right? Well, what I did not anticipate or did not think of was the fact that this muffler is the exact same size as these old mufflers. So yeah, so you can't add this extra bit of room. But then I thought, well, what if I kind of cut this in half and I shove the pieces in here And then if, you know, I was gonna weld them in then, but it kind of worked, but it didn't really work good enough. So then I started thinking, well, you know, why in the hell didn't I just get 2.5? And I was like, well, wait a minute. There wasn't 2.5. But I was like, there's no way there's not 2.5. So I Googled it, and of course, I caused the issue by trying to be extra. These are 3" because they're stainless steel mufflers. I don't know why I decided I had to have stainless steel mufflers, but they only make those ones in the 3" and not 2.5, at least in this configuration. So gotta run to the parts store, because luckily I think it's Advanced Auto Parts or somebody typically carries those in stock, I guess. So yeah, gonna go get those, and hopefully that will solve some of the issues here. Well, it's about as mocked up as it's gonna get. This side still sucks. It's gonna have to be pulled over, but it should end up looking all right, hopefully. Now I just gotta tack some tips and hangers in place and weld them, and hopefully that doesn't go horribly wrong. All right, well, they're there. They're not perfectly straight, but they're as close as possible. It really sucked with this one because we had to hold it over so we could tack these on here, because it wants to come this way because of that old exhaust pipe that's in there. This one wasn't too bad, but then the pipe moved over and started hitting up at the top. I don't know. Hopefully all these welds hold. Well, guess we'll fire it up and see what it sounds like. difference is it actually wants to pop now. Really? Probably sounds a lot better from the outside.
Oh, I bet.
That's not too bad on the inside.
Yeah.
A little droney, but that's Flowmaster's, and it was already droney anyway. So, all right, so there you go. There's a little drive down the road. Yeah, I like the way it sounds. It's a little louder, but not too much louder. Popples and crackles a little bit more. I didn't show you guys any of the welding. I was gonna set the camera up and do that, But to be honest, I started getting into a little bit of a time crunch. Got a Cars and Coffee I want to go to, and this has already taken several days. So yeah, plus you guys probably care more hearing about what it's going to sound like. So, but yeah, it was a huge pain in the ass, like usual. The tips aren't perfect, but you know, they're as close as I was going to be able to get them. But yeah, I'm happy with it. Let me know what you think about it. Till next time, keep off those jack stands. Stay broke, folks.